How far can one go in the name of liberalism? Every school of thought or a philosophy has a fine line which should not be crossed. After all, excess of everything is harmful. Similarly, it is with liberalism, which significantly means emancipation and empowerment. Now, no amount of emancipation is harmful until it doesn't hurt someone's sentiments. When sentiments of a particular community are hurt, huge hue and cry is made. The situation is unnecessarily blown out of proportion. Many Hindus are labeled intolerant. This context is being shared in the wake of recent backlash which a Bollywood actress is facing because of her depiction in a TV advertisement. Now, let me rephrase the whole context. If a similar content had been shown where a Muslim actress would have to wear a bralette and celebrate Eid, then first of all, a Muslim woman would never have dared to do such a thing. She would have refused this at the first place. Now imagine if a Hindu or a Muslim actress would have been shown wearing a cleavage showing burkini. Would it not have triggered outrage among hardened Islamists? Would it not have been an example of intolerance if the hardliners had protested against such depictions? Sadly, it would not have been termed intolerance. Instead, the whole scenario would have been down upon, and makers would have been booked for blasphemy. In the name of liberalism, which significantly ad makers and filmmakers have gone too ahead that they have crossed the line. Why always Hindus have to tolerate or compromise? Why can't we demand and expect tolerance from people of other religions? Who gets to decide the difference between liberalism and taking the liberty to leverage personal interests at the cost of a particular community? Who should be held responsible when the lines drawn are crossed? Thus, liberalism gives oneself the license to cross moral grounds and hurt someone's sentiments. Because even if it does, then that should not be the case. That is not an ideal situation. Taslima Nasreen writing Lajja was liberalism. But why was it termed blasphemous? Salman Rushdie writing satanic verses was liberalism. Then why was he banished from India? That is because their version of liberalism was not tolerated even by their own community. Then why do we have to tolerate or compromise with our beliefs and customs, and why can't Hindus raise their voice when they feel that they have been outraged? This is something which everyone should think about.